All right. Super liveness. All right. We're gonna try this during the week. A couple friends had some really good content. They've been piling up and talking throughout the week. And you know what? Sparked my interest. Sparked my research. Link is over in the comments there. I don't even know if I shared that right. I'm terrible at this shit. Yeah, I'm not good. I'm not good at it. It worked last time. Still work in progress. I still got some studying to do. But yeah, today it's spam calls. I've been talking to some of these friends of mine about how they deal with things, how they cope, and how they give other people uh, opinions, answers, resolutions, or just straight up maybe some positivity and some direction. And something that I have absolutely no idea, nor do I have any business dabbling in, um, shit like the spirit world. This was my fault because I said that at one point I went ahead and I did some online psychics. All right, I was fucking curious. The ads looked really good. The results were intriguing. My phone is dying. I need witchcraft to like charge my battery. But it was really cool. So I looked some of the shit up online. From tarot readings to things that happen, things that you dream about. Phoebe.
You said the charmed ones
Oh
on the
shit!
thing.
Hold on, you're not Phoebe. I can't hear you, Phoebe.
You can't. Hold on.
I got no sound on your end.
Hold on. Once.
Oh wait, maybe because I got to turn my volume. Because my volume's not on. No shit.
Oh. Okay.
Go ahead, say something.
Can you hear me now?
Well, shit, my volume was off. I'm like talking to myself. Yes, Phoebes. Yeah, I could definitely hear you now.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah, so yeah, I was talking about things that we've been talking about over the week. And I'm curious, man. I'm curious. You guys seem to have a lot on your mind, a lot of interesting shit that I know very little on. So, what are you thinking?
Yeah, a whole lot of things. I mean, I don't know where I didn't know what you were even talking about before I got on here. Was there something specific? So I don't.
No. I feel like you and the other one are in touch with something, things that I have no business being in touch with.
You never know. I don't know. Maybe you
But
do
I'm
though.
still
I don't know.
curious.
I think you do though. I think you do. I think you have something. I think you have some type of intuition, because there have been several times, almost every time, I will be having a real bad moment or something crazy, and I will get a text from you saying you good or you okay. You know what I mean? So it's almost like, I just think people that I'm connected to or friends with, like actually friends with, friends. I just think that people have connections like that. You don't necessarily have to have, whatever you call abilities. Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
Oh,
We're besties, David. I've taken her from you.
Welcome the Wiccan.
We're supposed to be the charmed ones here. You need a charmed one name.
Wait, I know. Wait. Oh man, who wasn't there just one dude, or was that? Am I thinking of Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
There was just one dude. Yeah, pretty much for a while. You could be
Angel,
Cole,
wasn't his name or something?
That's different. Yeah, no, he's a different guy.
I get it. I don't remember.
Yeah.
So what's up, guys? Make you a believer in what, Steve? The supernatural?
Well, I was telling Robin how like I have no business like being in your guys's area of
It's not our
expertise.
guys, it's the world at a collective. We are all the same damn person. Like we all have the ability to see and pick up on everything that I mean, it's just I don't know. I think I'm like a little bit overboard when it comes to some of it because I'd be sending her some stuff and she's like, wow, that she's kind of downloaded TikTok. I mean, she might have deleted it, but she downloaded it once or twice.
Really? Did
Yeah.
she make you do it? She made you a believer in TikTok?
She tried.
Oh,
TikTok.
I have another friend. She's been trying to get me to download it forever and sends me videos, and I can never watch them. And they're all
You guys are gonna
motivational
cave someday.
videos. Yeah. So, but I just keep deleting it, and then if she sends me something, then I'll re-download it and delete it.
She struggles with what I do too. I gotta I don't know how to do like the data. Like I delete stuff and I know how to clear all the data and stuff. But, like for the most part, it just I don't even have that many apps. It's just my phone is just shit. It's really slow.
Same. And I have apps, but
yeah, I have like a government phone, so that's fun.
Yeah.
So one thing we collectively all talked about this week separately was sleep paralysis.
Weird you say that again because yep, there's something new I got to talk about.
Now I've I'm gonna sleep paralysis this fly.
See, now this is me. This is the main thing you guys have to get used to. The flies, okay, if you say fly already, that's Louis Eisenberg to me. So I don't know if y'all know, you know Louis, don't you see?
Yeah.
All right, for some reason he's a fly. It's disgusting. He's a dickhead. I don't like it. He's hilarious. But I have a long story that pertains to why he's a fly. But like just little things like that, just bear with me. But that is a Louis, but I have had one fly in the room, in my mom's room today, and so is she. Completely different fly, trust me. But it's still weird because it's getting colder, so.
Yeah, and they're all coming in my house.
Is there anything else crawling up your leg coming in your house?
Like my baby?
Did you tell Robin about that? That was scary.
I don't know. It was a couple weeks ago. Kind of in the realm of sleep paralysis. I was in bed, and when Chris asked me, she's like, "Were you drinking?" I said, "Probably." It was during that phase. But I was in bed, and I woke up, and there was like a glowing baby that was like pink and like purple, and it was climbing up my left leg, and it was like growling at me. And you know, normally babies can't hold their head up and shit like that.
I'm sorry, it's not funny. I know it's not.
Straight up, man, and just looked at me and was like growling, had fucking fangs.
That's what I said. He should have started with fangs because I'm ready to pull cards for him and be like, all right, I'm in it now. And you know, he should have started with fangs because I'm like, well, do you feel like it was a negative baby glow because it was glowing? I figured it might have been a good baby. I don't fucking know. And he's like, no. And then he got to fangs. I'm like, oh well, start with fangs because yeah, that's not good.
Growling. It definitely wasn't a good baby because my first intuition was to take a swing at it. Yeah. Because as soon as it started getting up to like my midsection, I was like, oh my God, it's going to eat a hole in my stomach. So I took a chop at it, fell off the bed, and.
Yeah, that's. And I didn't know, because I don't think you left the part out where it was sleep paralysis, or do you, I mean, is that what it was?
No, because at that point I just froze and I was looking at it. I'm like, oh, this shit can't be fucking happening. Oh, hell no, there ain't a glowing baby coming up my fucking leg. And then it started making noise.
Oh my God, where was Chief when you need him?
The one time he doesn't fucking bark. I got a fucking glowing baby.
Well, you scared him to death because of the mice. You know, you probably traumatized him.
Maybe if that glowing baby was on my front porch, he'd be barking.
Listen, I got a friend on my porch there. We're not gonna say why, but
you're ready for all glowing babies.
I'm ready for
So then Carissa last night was looking into what's it mean?
Oh yeah, I was about, you know, I was trying to pull cards and I did, and then like I had my own things going on that there's just so much heavy spiritual things that I've been flooding in and it's not, it's kind of all leading up till today. And I'm pretty fucking accurate anymore. I'm not going to toot my own horn, but at the same time, I'm not asking people to believe in me, and you don't even have to pay. I'm just saying, like, I know my shit's accurate anymore especially when I try to ignore some of the things. It's like, I know it's not my energy when my energy is actually good. Like, I can feel the difference. Like, when it's not your energy, they will disrupt your music for the most part. That's what they do to me. But I mean, like, it's such obvious, what's about to happen. So I don't know. There was a lot that happened, when we started talking about sleep paralysis and everything. It was like, I literally had it that night.
You had it?
Yep. I haven't
Last
had
night?
that. I haven't had that in a while. Yeah. I actually had sleep paralysis last night.
What was your experience like?
It wasn't as bad as the first time. Well, the first initial time I ever had it, when I think it was right after I had Rylan in Sandy Lake. And it was the scariest thing I've ever been through in my life, that I had to get on Facebook, and like, I didn't have to get on Facebook. I'm saying, like, I got on Facebook. I was so fucking scared because Mike was at work, and like, I felt so alone. I couldn't even move from the apartment. Like, I just got on Facebook. I was like, please, like, send prayers. Like, that's what I was like, all about. Jeep's Craft and whatever they could send me, good vibes, whatever. I was so fucking scared. But anyway, I eyes wide open, like they say, and I'm just feeling this devil. It was the devil. Like, as far as movies go, what the devil looks like, horns and everything. This motherfucker crawled up me, obviously started raping me, but then he turned my whole body around. I'm saying, this is some shit. He turned my whole body around up on the wall and raped me there too. I don't know how. It is the scariest thing. I'm just glad that it is. I'm glad that I'm not alone. Like, it sucks that people go through it, but like, that is, it was a lot. It was real.
Dang. See, mine just held me on the bed.
Yeah, you're lucky you got a little tiny glowing baby. At least yours was glowing and it was smaller. You could probably punt it across the room.
Yeah, and I get fucked against the ceiling. Good Lord.
But it's also, I noticed that
I wanted to.
you tried. You tried.
Don't try to hold me down.
Who we got on here? Phoebe. Who's Phoebe? What's up, girl? Or, I mean, I'm assuming girl because it's Phoebe.
Yeah, that's Robbo.
Oh, is that Robin's name?
Yeah, that's Robin.
Oh, why does she go with like Phoebe from Friends? I just now realized her.
She likes to switch it up.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I think she keeps losing connection.
Which time? Yeah. Oh my god.
Now I'm trying to think, like, what, like, is it, oh, there she is. Is it your subconscious, like things going on in your head?
Yes, it's your mental state of mind during the times when you have shit like that happen to you. Or, like, yes, that's absolutely it. I mean, that's kind of like I pulled the grays when I was pulling cards for you last night. That is everything that is weird, because when I pulled the cards, my cards are the grays. I've always had like three since a child. I've had these like three aliens, whatever, but they're grays. So you got your reptilians are the worst guys, and then your grays, and not the worst, but they won't like harm you physically. They're just kind of like watchers. They're weird. And then you got your other groups of aliens, but like, if that's all about, that's for another time. But for me personally, I've literally experienced that in my life, and I obviously didn't want to talk about it. Nobody does, but that's the shit that I will talk about, because I know that to be a fact. Like, that's why I'm here and who I am to this day, because of my experiences. But anyway, the Grays came out when I was pulling his cards, asking about the baby. And immediately the Grays came out. I'm like, all right, well, that makes sense, because that is exactly when I felt like they were heavily in my apartment, because I was sleep deprived. I just had Rylan. And it is lack of sleep too, but it's your mental, it's being drained completely. Like, that's just what it is. And then you're more susceptible to darker energies. So, and it's not always because like you're doing bad. It's just because your mental state is not protected, and you're not, you're drained. You're very susceptible. But anyway, the Grays were what I was seeing, the 3 gray aliens or whatever, the night before I got fucking butt fucked by the devil. It was fun. That was fun for me. I had a fun time. But yeah, I pulled the grays for you when I pulled your cards last night. The grays came out when I asked about the baby. So your form of your sleep paralysis nightmare and dark energy, it comes in the form of a glowing baby. Apparently, I don't have to take it. I
It's
mean,
not the first time I've seen shit in this house though. Um,
like good
it's
and
always
bad or both.
it's always been a female figure that I've seen. Like I've had shit like crawl on top of me, dude. Like I swear to God, nobody fucking sleep with me because
Oh my
apparently I
god! Get down! God, freaking cat. Sorry, she's an idiot. Carry on.
the darkness. But it's always been a type of a female for me. Like I've never had woken up to an image of like a dude.
Yeah.
You know, like
Succubus, incubus. That's why it would probably be more. I mean, was it negative female? Was it
oh
a
yeah,
negative?
they're always fucking negative. I don't get fucking. I don't get any fucking nice visits.
You don't get freaking, I don't know, any hot past
Yeah,
celebrities.
no, nobody's haunting me for a booty call. No.
Well, I always said to Ozzy, I was like, he could protect me and serenade me anytime he wants to. And he does. Not just Ozzy, but like Louis has always been like, it's weird because I didn't like Louis gonna be the dude that's like the protector of my guides, and I don't know why Louis. It was like every time I talk about him, people are like, well, you seem to, talk highly of him all the time, and he kind of was an asshole. I'm like, no, he was. He absolutely was. He knows he was. I'm not wrapping him up. He was a dick, but he helped me. Like, he was intense. That's what he was. Like, he was an intense guy, but he helped me out. So it's like, I just don't understand, why some of the guides that I have are connected to me so much, but it all makes sense now. To me, anyway. But yours would probably be female because, that's the incubus, or no, the succubus. I mean, if that's...
Now you say succubus. Now that's fucking scary. Like I don't want a succubus for a guy. What is a succubus?
That's the female version of the demon entity, I guess, and the incubus is the male.
Oh,
yeah.
So that's where the band gets its name.
I get. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wow. It almost missed me. Yeah.
No
but
shit.
What about you, Robin? Have you ever gotten fingerdiddled by not so good things? That's a rough question.
I've never had sleep paralysis. No, I've had visitors.
I can't hear.
You can't hear me?
Hard to hear you.
Yeah, there's a doggy barking. I'm in my car. And
can you hear, Steve? I can't hear.
I can hear.
Oh, I don't know why I don't know.
You can't hear at all?
I can't hear her. I don't know if I need to do something.
Maybe I hit something. Sometimes I hit shit. No, I hit. Everything's good.
Oh,
well, I cut out
there you are.
Times. Okay, yeah. It cut me off a couple of times because my service was really bad. I had to actually move my car out of the yard back into the driveway so I could have service. I don't know.
There you go. Commitment. Like it.
All right, so how about this?
Yeah.
See, I'm gonna try to be a non-believer in this shit.
You just try. Okay.
All right, so when I told you I had my thing with my beautiful glowing baby climbing up my leg, first thing you asked me was, were you drinking? Now, alcohol, medication, like chemicals going up in your brain,
that's all going to play a factor for sure, but not all the time.
So whatever I fucking drank that night, I should not fucking do again.
Right, but then take it from my experience from the first time it happened to me. I was just sleep deprived. No, I obviously wasn't drinking. I mean, I was not pregnant, but I wasn't drinking. I wasn't doing anything. I didn't do any of that. I didn't do anything. It was just sleep deprivation and me being so drained from, just first time mom, I guess. So not that I brought dark energies around me. It's just your body could be so drained that means it's still susceptible. So whether you're giving your energy out towards, anything, just anything, if you're draining your energy and it's getting drained, it could be just as simple as overworking yourself. like just at a job or something. So I mean, I'd hope it wasn't that bad, but I know being a
Now,
mom, that absolutely will. It's not like it's a bad thing. But it's going to drain you.
now melatonin for me. Like when I couldn't sleep, like I had to do two things to sleep. I had to drink myself so I'd pass out, or I had to go get melatonin, and I would take like 8 of them bitches. Fucking knock me down. But I would wake up with the most vivid fucking dreams. Like I'd wake up in tears. I couldn't even remember what they were about. And this was probably like 2014, 2015,
Yeah.
before I went to the VA and got like the right sleep medication.
Mm-hmm.
I went with over the counter stuff, which was the melatonin, and I ate horse quantities of them because I just wanted to sleep.
Yeah.
But it wasn't worth the fucking nightmares. So then I went back to the alcohol. You know what I mean? Like I'd
And
rather.
yeah, all that it's really ever doing is just. I mean, as hard as it is for me to say, not like to tell you to do this, but or like to see it from your point of view, it's like it really just comes down to just having to go through it because like it's always going to be numbed. It's just going to you're just going to keep numbing it. And it's never really going to, that's never like, that's why I hate going to the hospital. They're never trying to fix the problem. They're just trying to numb it. That's what they do, and that's in my perspective. Get down. Done.
And I agree. It drives me crazy too because you go there and they're like, so how's this working for you? I'm like, well, it's not. They're like, all right, let's try this, this, and this. It's like you're a fucking.
Like literally, can you just not get to the mental part of it? That is how if they're so smart, they go to college just to be doctors, but they're missing what they do have to study, which is the mental state of health that is included in college. So it's like, how the fuck is this system still? How do they get away with it? Like they pretend like they don't know that the mental state is everything. Like
Money, man, big pharmacy.
it's like, and yeah, it's like, but I was stuck too. I was comfortable living in a, society where I don't know, I was just comfortably blind that I just didn't really open my mind to any of this. And it wasn't till I lose my kids, but I like lost my house, my job, car, kids went to their dads. It was like, got my Jeremy. And it was like, everything was just like, that was my 5 years of dark like hell, but the most beautiful thing I've ever been through, because thank God it happened. I mean, but yeah, suppressing everything is just every little thing will come back to surface. But I mean, I don't know, that's very true though.
But we lost Robin there, which is unfortunate because she had something really good that would have piggybacked off what you just said. So she'll be back.
Okay.
Yeah, the dark times. Dark times. Everybody has dark times.
I'm gonna grab my other phone and see if Taylor. She said she had to work tonight, but she was totally down for hopping on live. So let me see.
Yeah, send her a message. Maybe she can get in the chat. I talked to her this morning briefly.
Dude, she's on fire. And she actually, before you got on, kicked me in the butt to get on here. I was just steadily like inspired by even her. It's like I was proud of her, and like I've never met her. I went to school with her ex, Corey Deska. That's how I knew of her. But anyway, she got on there and just started doing exactly what I've been wanting to do. It's just this. I was gonna just do it on TikTok or whatever, just doing little videos here and there. I don't know what it is about.
Yeah, it's good getting out there and just fucking bullshitting, let other people.
I mean, it is, but like the fear of putting a camera in front of my face, I don't know what it was. I would just shut off. It's just, and it's a thing. It's like I heard somebody else say it, and I'm like, thank God, because I thought I was alone. It's like I just go blank. Like I could be completely myself, and then I just go to put a camera in front of my face, which is weird because I'm always got a camera in front of my face. But I just turn off. Like I just go blank. So I don't know. I hated that I couldn't really get on and do what I wanted to do because that happened. But I'm getting there. I just don't know why that happens. What was Robin? What did she have to say about the piggybacking off of the?
Yeah, something she said yesterday. The dark times, Chrissy, you said 5 years of dark times. That's a long time.
Well, yours was long too. But what was yours, Robin?
Wait, what?
I don't know.
It keeps cutting out.
hear
So I
her.
don't even know.
I don't know why I can't
She's
hear
telling
her.
me about dark times. There's like cars pulling in here. I don't know.
I can't hear Steve. I don't know why it's
All
doing
right,
it.
the dark
Maybe
times.
because I have to hit play. I don't know. The play button keeps popping up.
Well, maybe it's the connection there. I'm not sure.
Mm.
But dark times. Someone said this week, what if all the bettering and making ourselves so much better actually causes the opposite?
Mm-hmm.
I can see that. You can't just be all
Like,
good.
okay.
What do you got, Robin?
Yeah, I just think that I think we have to be really careful about how far we go with this whole I want to make myself so great that, I don't know. I just think that it's
We turn ourselves into the narcissist.
yeah, I think it can really turn you into a narcissist for real. So
For
and I
sure.
didn't think I never thought of it like that. And this kept me up all night. It's like 3 something in the morning, and I'm
You have to know
like,
who you are too. It's like, would you let yourself get that bad? I don't know if you would. Like, I don't know if you'd be the person. Like, some people, yeah, they definitely it would turn egotistical, but it's just keeping yourself in check this far in life. It's
I
like,
feel like I don't. I feel like I don't have the right to do that. I feel like I don't have the right to even think of myself as I don't know how to describe this as being like so much better or not so much better. I'm not trying to say it like I'm better
too
than
good for
everybody else
yourself.
or somebody is working on themselves. I'm trying to do the shadow work on myself right now because all that keeps me up every single night, and I realize it is guilt. It's all the guilt that I feel, and I feel like I have to punish myself, and that I need anything. I hate that word deserve. It is, but I feel like it is all deserving. Every single punishment that I am receiving and God is definitely my fault in some way. And that's not for sympathy or anything like that. I'm straight up like call myself out, like on my shit. Because it's something I don't do often. And honestly, it's my son who made me, he popped in my mind because the one day I just kept complaining and complaining. I feel like that's all I ever do to him is complain about stuff. And I shouldn't do that.
No,
But I feel so
you're not
guilty
complaining
about that. But he said to me, he's like, Mom, he's like, when are you ever going to put any blame on yourself? He's like, you blame everybody else. You're blaming my ex-husband. What blame are you going to put on yourself? And I was like, humble yourself, bitch. That's right. He's right.
But were you though? Like, right. Were you only just pointing the finger at your ex? Because I don't believe you were.
Absolutely. Yes, okay. Absolutely. And yes, he needs to, of course. He's full-blown narcissist.
But then again, he could have been just that. I mean, yes, he is the type of person like certain people in my life. Yeah, they do need to take more of the blame. But it's like, then again, yes, I will take whatever accountability I know or could possibly see that I did. But there are people that absolutely had more. Like, it's not about just pointing. It's not that you're pointing the finger, but it's like, yeah, they had. You're allowed to like say what they did. It's like that's not just talking shit on them. They just did way more bad stuff. It's like, it's hard, but I was told the same thing. I'm like, like, how is that bad that I'm just speaking about what happened? It's like, he did way more. I'm not saying I'm perfect or that I didn't do wrong. He just did way more. And I have a lot that I needed to get off my fucking chest about it. There was a lot that happened. There was a lot I wanted to talk about. It's like, yeah, it's like blaming in a way, but it's like you had to yeah, I guess see perspective from even your son or whoever, but like at the same time, they needed to see perspective. It's like you had every right to talk about what you had to talk about. And just because it seemed like a lot, it's because it was. You went through a lot. But I don't feel like you even then were like just. I mean, I don't know. I don't. I just there are
Oh,
people you know that
I
just
haven't even no, I haven't even scratched the surface on what I went through actually. I really don't I talk about some things, but only in my closest of my family knows any of that. But my it's not the pointing the finger at myself as to what I did in my marriage, because I don't think I did. I don't believe in that I did wrong with that. It's not that. It's the because I didn't walk away when I should have. And
oh,
I know, like I know the exact
that's
moment. I know the day. Like I know the exact incident when I should have left, and that cost my son, well, 10 years, 9 more years, whatever.
that's what
But
I do with
throughout
time.
those years, there was so many things like, and I look back and I'm like, what the hell was wrong with you? Like, why didn't you, I don't know. There's so many things, but I feel like I can't stop feeling guilty. I don't know how to not feel like I should sabotage every time I get happy or feel like I'm happy or something or whatever. I literally like sabotage it almost immediately.
I did the same thing, and you just gotta stop. I don't know how to tell you to just stop, but it's because you know you'll never get better if you don't. Like, yes, it's gonna eat you up, but it's not because you had to go through it, and because it happened for so long. That's my hard thing too. It's like because I didn't walk away, and that's why I feel for you there, because like I did. That was me. That's where the blame entirely was. It's just like I didn't walk away when I should have. But
Right.
you just you just have, it's never gonna get better unless you take that first step to just looking in the mirror and saying any little good thing you can about yourself, and it just starting there and changing your mindset every day, waking up, not thinking immediately of like just the past, or like that's what I do anyway, but just I don't know, just your mindset, the way you talk to yourself, just try every day one little thing. That's what I've been trying to do anyway.
Well, what Robin's talked about, she's talked about how she didn't want to feel up here, like she didn't want to put herself in a place where she felt like people were below her. And then she talked about how she had these feelings of guilt. And then Carissa talked about taking accountability. I mean, when you take accountability, I feel, for your wrongdoings and your shitty actions, it's because you fucked up. Because you did something you should feel guilty about. You did something you should feel shameful about. And so you're going to process that. You're not just moving on to the next one or doing something else that keeps you from coping with your fucking mistakes. Some people just keep going on. They making the same fuck up,
That's
fuck
the
up,
ones that aren't
fuck up.
healing,
And they don't take accountability. They don't process. They don't get it better. They just keep going on and creating chaos after chaos.
That's how
And
they didn't hurt them. I mean, it might have, but they really just
they
cover it
don't
up
take
immediately.
they don't take time to hurt. They don't take time to feel the pain. They don't take time to look in the mirror and see the monster. They just go ahead and they inflict that pain on the next person,
I
and then
just
the next
don't get it.
person, and it waterfalls. But yeah, if you feel guilty about something, that's okay because you made a mistake. We're fucking
Mhm.
human. That's what we do. We make mistakes.
But the more you hold on to it, it's like you're gonna feel more like a monster, and you're gonna build a bigger monster. The more you hold back, like any kind of like, you know, saying you're sorry about anything or taking accountability, it's like the more you ignore you know, what everybody chooses to do in life. You're not right or wrong in any beginning of anything. Like that's the process. You're learning. It's like, yes, I mean, it takes a while to get to that point, but like it's been how like these people that are on their deathbed and still are just the most awful person. Like they'll never even have a shred of remorse for anything that they've ever done. Some people
No
just won't
regrets.
change.
Yeah, I mean, eventually though, everybody's gonna have to face the fucking music. I
Or they're
mean,
gonna come back as a dung beetle.
Yeah, yeah. Who knows, man? Maybe I'll get a better luck in reincarnation.
Maybe
Uh,
you'll be the baby. I'm sorry. I know it's not a fun time when that happens, but I mean,
I'm
that's
not
just
telling you
something
nothing
different.
about my midnight encounters no more.
I
Turn me
told
into
you that in confidence.
turn me into a fucking baby. Um,
At least you glowed.
yeah, no, Robin, you said, I think that's good, man. We weren't, and nobody's perfect in any relationship. There's different levels to imperfectness. Even friendships, work relationships. Um, Taking out accountability for your fuck ups and getting better from them. I think that's part of fucking just
I
human growth.
want to throw something in real quick. Is when we struggle with being like the parent thing. Is like that's my biggest thing too. It's what I've also found that helped me was actually well now that my oldest is old enough. She's been old enough because she just grown. She was grown at a young age, but being able to just be real with her about like what I could possibly be real with her about. And the older she gets, the more I could probably tell her that I feel like she would need to tell and growing that bond with her. Just and people are afraid to just know that your kids don't need to know about what you went through. Yeah, they do. If they're old enough, they do. It's like that's where it starts. You're their teacher. Like you're supposed to. I mean, that comes right down to the nitty gritty. It's like obviously you wait to tell them or you don't have to tell them like certain things, but like the most basic things of like the mental state, your life and how you are the way that you are and just the basics of it. And like, you don't have to go into detail to your kids about a lot, but like the older they get, the more they're going to know already. But like I've been talking to Rylan, my oldest more and more. I just know that that bond between me and her, because she just was, definitely resentful, and I know she was, and there was a lot that happened with me and her, but I felt like I lost her, and I'm still, she's still not I'm not her biggest fan, but it is growing. The me and her, it's coming back, and I'm so thankful because I am doing the work, no matter what. I'm not, and no matter if I'm not where I want to be yet. Like she knows that because I'm also talking to her about it and being real for the most part, what I can be real with her about, and also helping her with her emotions and telling her how to, don't do what I do. That's how we help our kids. That's how we help ourselves get over the guilt and the shame and whatever we had. It's like literally talking to your child, uh, you know, to what you can tell them about. Cause like you're their teacher. That's what you're supposed to teach them, what you went through, what not to do, what you went through. But also let them, you know what I mean? It's like it really, and my daughter started opening up emotionally more because she's a Leo. She's stubborn. She doesn't like to show her emotions at all. I mean, she like holds them back a lot. And I told her, I was like, honey, I'm more emotional, but like you obviously can process the way you want to. But there were things that I know she really needed to talk about and she just didn't want to because I mean, I just needed to talk to them about, it being okay to just talk about anything, like literally, and I mean, to me anyway, to talk to me about anything, and then just having people like us in our lives to start bringing out all like so much more shit that we all go through. It's like, but we don't want to talk about it. That's what we need to put a stop to. It's like, or not put a stop to, but help other people do it because if we're doing
Right.
it. Holy crap! What a bow and arrow,
I
man.
feel like
Sorry.
it's the guilt stuff though, like going back with that. It's not just that. It's not just about just not leaving at the right time. It's how many people's lives that I have affected by all that. That's where the major guilt starts to lay in. Like each one of my family members that this has affected, including my son, everybody that it has
Well, they
affected.
should be grown enough to
People
know
that
that,
have
though.
what's that? I
You
can't
know
hear
what I
you. I'm
mean?
sorry.
Like they should look at like prospectively. Like obviously, I don't think they would. Did they really believe that you would want to put them through it? It's like I know it's hard to see it from
Oh,
your point of view, but like I don't know. I just even family members. I
no,
don't know.
no. Yeah, no, they're really no. My family is like super good, and that's why I feel so bad because
Yeah.
you
Well,
know.
It's all
they
right. I
might
think
be
it's all right
good.
to
But
feel guilty, though.
yeah, it's just that's what I'm saying. Like they just. I mean, did
You have an
they?
opportunity still to right your wrongs, right? Like that's okay.
Yes, and I mean, I want, of course, and then Yeah, I
There's
don't
always a
know.
shot of
Not
redemption.
about like righting the wrong, but paying it back, or
Did
paying it
you
forward.
end up not talking to them, or did they stop talking to you, or what was like the dynamic of like what? And you don't have to go into detail, but like, did they kind of like stray away, or did you because of it on your
No,
own?
no, that's not that. No, this is
So you're still in contact, like you still talk to the family and everything.
not my ex-husband. No, my
Mm,
family.
Yeah, your
This is
family.
my yeah, no, his has completely been cut off.
Okay.
I went hardcore block everybody
Right.
that had to
Now I
do
didn't
with
know
it.
if they like left you or you chose to leave them because of the guilt, or if they are still in your life, your family.
No, like I have certain family members in my life, we'll say
Mhm.
that. And I've had to also like remove certain okay, no, not remove them. I've removed myself
Mhm.
from some of their lives. For right now, until I can gather myself again
Right.
to even have an adult conversation that won't be, complete drama fest
Did they
and
did they ever make you feel like it? Like, did they make you, whether they said it or not? Did anyone ever make you? I don't care who it was. Did anyone ever give you that energy of like they just looked at you with judgment? Because I don't care who
oh
they are. That's not good.
yeah, absolutely.
That's
Absolutely. Of
those are the
course.
people you
I
don't need
can
to
just
worry
feel
about
that.
forgiving or not.
It ain't even the looks. It's not the look for me. It's feel. Everything is feeling for me. It's all feeling. Like I can feel what other. Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. It's
That's
like,
what
even
it
if
is.
I hate to interrupt, but it's like even if it's your family member, it's like I don't care who it is. It's like I know that there are certain people in my life, family, close friends. It's like I know that it was just straight judgment. Like they really could care less to know any or care of like what did anybody else. Like they don't really care. They didn't care about anybody outside of their own family. It's like or themselves. And those are the people I'm like, I don't really care if it's like who you are. If you're gonna make me feel like that, whether you say things or not, I don't need you in my life.
Right.
I don't.
Right. Exactly. And that's terrible because it is family. So it's like,
So but yeah,
yeah.
and who really is that? What's the significance of somebody that makes you feel like their energy makes you just feel like shit, and you are
Right.
not that person. That's not somebody you ever
Mhm.
need to be worried about getting back in your life ever again. I'm just saying that's just me, but I hate to sound like when I'm trying to be me, the universe telling me to be me. It's like I'm doing it in the most ways of like saying it how I'm doing it. And like I'm never trying to like make somebody feel that they need to do it my way or like put them down because but yeah, I'm gonna stand firm on that. Like I don't care who it is. If they're family, if they made you feel like that, that's why I asked you, because like now, just now.
Yeah, and certain things that they did that it affected my son, and even though my son still talks to them, I don't, because I just can't yet. And
Yep.
just someone I thought that really would not do, just not show up, I guess is what it is.
Yeah.
Not show up for my son and or for me. So that's
Right. And
yeah. I
it's
had to
letting your
cut
son let them
I had to
be
cut it off right then and there because
right.
without any exit, there was nothing. It was just exit left
Poof,
and
love was gone.
nothing.
And that's when
Yeah,
it's
just
difficult with your son, and
block.
you
And
being the mom and having to take yourself away from the family, but then you having the child that wants to be still in contact with that family. That was fucking nuts for me, man. I'm like, but then I had to let him go. I'm like, I can't be the parent. Like, I'm no better than certain people. If I don't like, if I'm telling my kid what to do, like, I'm not gonna keep them from the family because of my
no,
personal.
yeah, I don't care what he does.
So like that
He's
was
an
hard.
adult now.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Here comes the redneck Winderfin. That's my mother. She's this country living out here.
No shit,
I
coming
wish
in
I
hot.
could show her on the live. So redneck out here. Get on out here, girl. We got a couple buggies.
I can't wait to be in Redneckville.
Yeah, you can help me solve those front porch. I'll give you a weapon over here so we can got some target practice across the road. People like to keep
Yeah.
driving by a lot more frequently, so we'd have some fun.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking salad, I'm just saying. But yeah, that's hard. What about you, Steven? What about any like stuff like that with
Oh,
put
no, I mean,
people in your life that you didn't need to that made you feel like shit, but you still like have them around because it just saved face.
yeah, and not to save face, but like guilt. It's like, you know what, like you always think like things, can be repaired at something. It's like, maybe someone had
Yeah.
a bad day or some shit, or people change. Do they? Can they?
After so many years, we should know. It's like internally, I think we do know some people. Some of those people didn't change, but we still refuse to be that. Be the we want to believe that everybody will eventually change. So I was stuck like that for a long time.
Well, when you meet somebody for the first time, job interview, anything like that, a date, something like that, somebody always puts forth their best self. You do it. You know what I mean? You're like, all right, I'm giving you the grade A right now. I'm giving you the top shelf. And then as the comfort level sets in, usually you start seeing, the true colors.
Crazy.
End of relationships. It's like when the true colors come out, it's like, holy fuck! Like if you were
A
to told
female
this,
can hold their crazy down for 6 months. I seen a meme that said that.
And you feel bad. It's like, why the fuck didn't I see this? Where the fuck was this the whole fucking time? You know what I mean?
They're really
The
good.
things I look up on the internet, they're like the person they were at the end of the relationship or the end of the friendship. That's who they really are, and it's like
What is it, Jekyll and Dr. Hyde or whatever?
Yeah, Jekyll and Hyde. It's like, but like you feel so fucking stupid because you didn't see any of this the whole fucking time. Like maybe you got like little hints of it.
But like some of them are really good. Even if we feel like we can decipher and nothing gets by us. Like we swear that nothing could get by us. Even me being all intuitive and energetic and all that. Even like there are just certain people that can get to you, get things by you on a different level. Like I'm more of I didn't think people could get by me with, emotionally. But like that's how I didn't think anybody could lie to me. It's like, but the mental, it's like I am more about my emotions first. So somebody like my last person, like obviously they were more mental and they could tackle, they could put a little ticking time bomb in my freaking head because the mental part of everything wasn't my like go-to. It's like my love language is through emotions first. It's like it's just some people can get to you on a different vibration, I guess I want to say
vibration. Yeah, I think Taylor did
the vibrations of the cause.
It was vibrations or some shit like that. But it was you spend so much time with somebody or a person, it could be work, it could be whatever, that you kind of learn their strengths and weaknesses. And one of the things I watched today, it's like someone would take your love and turn around and use it for a weapon. Like, use your love. Yeah. Use your love a legitimate fucking weapon. They're like, well, what's the one thing that I could fucking take from them?
Oh my god! I need to send you both this freaking thing. This guy is a great at, but that's exactly what I was just listening to like an hour ago. But I forget already. But I will send it to you both. It said everything to do with not just like narcissists, but like how their supply chain. It's like when they isolate you, like they know that they've isolated you enough to like. They never want to do that. They just want that supply. Like they know that they're defeated when, as long as they know that you still hate them or something like that, like they still know that they have control over you because they still have a part of you that's attached. But when you completely let go and they know that, I might have went off topic there, but like there was something to do with, it had to do with like narcissists and like knowing how to get to you, but like,
I got you.
All the tactics, and it's like, oh my god, psychology is amazing.
It's that they're so evil that like, as long as they know they're occupying some part of your brain,
yes,
like they're good, they're happy. It's when like, and they'll feel it. They'll feel where you like actually like cut it off, like where you feel nothing for them. Mm-hmm. Like when you finally get to that point where you're like, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, I see things for what they are. Fuck this, I'm moving on. Or you meet someone else, you find someone else, you occupy your head and your heart with people that actually appreciate your time.
I was gonna say, and that's in the terms of like, that's why I'm so against like relationships right now, until at least I know that for me, and it's like okay to like give my heart, my intimate heart, like intimacy. That part's totally different, like in a way. But like us, this is love. Like this is love, and I want it to expand into, just I just say that to everybody now. I love you. I don't care. It's if you think it's weird, I don't. That's just. Ugh, I I don't care if I know you. I just want that.
Absolutely. I agree with her. Yes. You tell people, yeah, absolutely. That people would, yeah, they think I'm nuts. I'm
Mhm.
like, well, whatever. I don't care. At least somebody loves you. At least when I die, you know that I loved you. That's it.
Yeah.
Period.
And I think doing shit like that, like it gives you like it gives you peace because you come in and out of something like you were in a fucking storm. You were in a fucking tidal wave, your pirate ship. Fucking where's the rum? You know,
Why is the room always gone?
Drink all the rum.
Where's the
Where's
room always
the
gone?
tag?
Hey, you guys.
Yeah.
Oh my
You come
god.
out of this fucking storm, and then finally, like, you
You
put
know
it
you
behind.
had peace at the end of the day, or not peace, love. Like you always had love. You know.
When you come to terms, when you gave your all, that you came to terms with everything they convicted you of, anything they mirrored onto you. And like Robin said, at some point, like you almost feel like the narcissist yourself because they've put what's that called when they put everything on you?
Well, mirroring is what I mean. That's the main thing that everybody calls
Oh, there's another word. I talked to my shrink about it.
it.
Portraying or something
And the
like
thing
that.
I want to send you guys, it said everything to do with mirroring too. It just dang it.
But see, but you face the storm. They are the storm. You know what I mean? They're back there looking to suck up
I am Calypso, man. I'm
the
Calypso.
next ship. You're gonna drive off. You're gonna find your island. You're gonna find your peace. You're gonna find your people. You're gonna find your tribe that respects you.
Oh my God, Steve, I'm
The
so
way you
proud of
should have
you.
been respected.
I'm I'm so proud of you. You're saying
And,
so
and
many spiritual words. I can't even believe it.
you guys suck. I'm not a believer.
Oh my God, it's only growing.
Welcome.
Like you said.
But I mean that's how you see it. I mean, I'll give you this. You can I'll see. I don't. Oh fuck you guys.
No, it's not fuck us. It's fuck the universe. But
I can put it into analogies that relate to nature ish.
Oh, I mean, you're trying to put your mind into the ground and it make sense. You're trying to, that. I think I know what you're talking about. No, I don't.
I bet Chris fucks in the grass all the time.
How did you? Well, I've done it in a cow field, which is probably the worst.
A cow pasture. She's like, this is the best.
Worst part, yeah. It was on the outskirts, but it was still itchy. Like the grass is the best place to do. Why wouldn't I have done it more? Actually, that's what I'm thinking.
Oh my lord.
Bugs. That's why, because bugs.
Bugs.
Not that, yeah, country and nature. I'm trying. It's just. Ugh.
But that's how I see things. I'll relate my life to to natural things. Because if you look at it, you really got to look at Taylor's shit. She posts two things.
Oh, Robin.
Two things today.
I have Robin, have you checked out Taylor McConnell? So I've tagged you guys in a couple of things, I think, but Taylor McConnell's her name. She's I didn't know her personally, but I knew her through my Cordesco. I went to school with him, but anyway, through Facebook and stuff, she just ended up posting the same shit, and it was like I just saw her become more and more like post the same like me and you do. And she's like, she gets on there, she's living it herself. She's living it up herself. And she's like straight in everybody's face. And like, I love the bluntness and the honesty, but she's like in your face about it. I'm like, and she kind of helped me even before Steve gave me that last final kick in the ass to get on here. But she's basically doing like this, like what I want to do is just either TikTok or whatever, just talk about like real shit. And I mean, yeah, she's another person that I've been trying to get on here and just anybody kind of like the same wavelength. So
yeah, it's really good. Like she talked about well, the thing she put on was like things not being like as it seems, like natural beings. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
Like
we are not really in this reality, and everything is energetic, and really what you,
And everything being cerebral, I think is what it was. Like everything, it's because our minds telling us to think it.
That's why mental, it always goes back to your mental state and how mental, your mentality is everything. It is always that. It's always energy. It's always Mother Nature. So it's like how they've gotten away with it this long in life, like how the man's gotten away with, we've actually let it happen to something, man. It's like we got conditioned and we get comfortable. So it's like, and we're not, you can't blame the government or the man. It's like we don't do anything. Not a lot of us, not more of us don't do enough about it, like to make it change. But that's why you just gotta start in little groups.
And so like then I could take it away from the natural shit and I could put it into like the medical shit. Like it was a lot of the stuff like training your brain. Like you don't feel physical pain unless your brain tells you to. Like you hit your hand, you don't feel pain.
Yeah.
Like, does that hurt? It doesn't hurt. Because your brain's not telling it to, because you're hitting yourself. You're hitting your own
There are
hand.
people that can train their brains, like the real spiritual ones that could do that, and then I don't know, that's crazy to me.
But then your emotional pain, the thing that people attack, like you're not gonna hurt inside unless somebody gets to what's up in your fucking noodle.
You know I don't got nothing up there. I hurt easy because of my heart. So you're talking to a totally different person here. It don't go to my brain first. I get hurt in my feelings first. So just saying.
But isn't your head telling your heart what to think, or is that
I
two
doubt
different
that.
entities?
I really think that's the last thing it goes to.
Like when I argue with myself about feelings, I have
I'm very much mental about it. Yeah, I'm a lot in my head about everything. So for sure.
Like this process is the words, this process is the actions. You know what I mean? And then that's where the fucking problem lies. It's like, now who's gonna be the judge? You know, my feet.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
I like to think of my Jesus in a tuxedo.
My Jesus down there wearing a Leonard Skinner shirt in the front. Screaming free
I like
bird.
the baby version best. Oh my god, the baby came back up. Oh, Steve, I think I should finish your cards. Get the baby words are coming back out.
I do.
Well, I'm gonna pull your cards too.
I do.
Yeah, nobody has ever done my cards. So
oh my god, I'll do it right now. How long you guys up? Let's do this. Just come on over.
Let's do it. Yes.
Oh my fire.
Damn, when Robin moves up this way, you guys are gonna have a little fucking Salem out there in fucking.
Oh my god, there's so much room for extra activity. Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's a pole right there. Just if you want to climb it, go for it.
Which one of you fuckers said you were gonna burn me at the stake? I think it was Robin. His last message I got from us.
I mean, I should have said that a long time ago, but I didn't say that.
I said I was burning myself at the stake tonight.
Oh my god! Wow, way to make it about you, Steve.
Oh, that's fucked up. Nebula just hit me up.
Oh, what did it say? That's a sign. You got to pick up now. If you want to get like us, listen. I'm just saying, everything that pops up for sure. It's not just nothing. I had to start with cheese, and trust me, that took a lot to try to understand the spiritual signs of cheese. So, what did your nebula thing say?
It told me I had $37 in my account and I should use it.
Oh, well then, I mean, that makes sense. It's still a sign.
That'll give me 3 minutes of reading. Oh, Lord.
I can give you way more than that for free. So, just saying, stop wasting your money.
I know, but it's just right there.
I know, but I'm pretty accurate. I'll pull a card right now, and I guarantee it's gonna hit you in the nuts.
Oh no!
Accurate is.
Now, I was thinking about the card reading and all that, and I'm like, maybe it's just so general where it could relate to anybody.
And it can, and it does, but that's what I had to stop telling myself too, because that's where I lost my gift a lot more when I kept saying, "Oh, I mean, yes, you have to have the logical side of it," but then I was too doubtful about a lot of it.
Like I went to Ocean City. I went to Ocean City with some boys a few years back, and my one buddy, he's like, I'm going in there. I'm going to talk to the psychic. Right? All right. He went in there, and he was in there for like 10, 15 minutes. He came out, and he had this stone cold look on his face. Like he instantly fucking sobered up. And we're like, what happened, man? What did she say? He's like, I don't want to fucking talk about it.
I'm not gonna get kicked off. You gotta tell me about the live, like profanity and stuff. I have no idea about any of that.
But like,
Some crazy stuff.
I don't know. I want to do it. I want to get a real fucking psychic reading and see if it works.
How dare you? How dare you?
I'm not closing the door on our
Yeah, all
reading.
right. You know what? You explore all the walks of lives of spiritual people you can. Actually, I would prefer you do that. Then you come to me.
Call me a psychic whore. I'm
Oh,
bouncing
that's
from
a good
psychic to
song.
psychic.
That's a good title for a song.
Right.
Chris would be like, oh my god, is there someone else? Who is she? I'd be like, Madam Nebula,
It's Steve.
That's
the
funny.
Madam. Yeah, no, I'm
So do I
curious.
need
I
to
mean,
like concentrate, or like do I need to like lock in with you while you're doing my
And
cards?
you can
Like do
pull
I need
just
to?
now. I can just pull like a handful, which is hard for me to just stop it. Like it's like eating one chip. I can't just stop at one. Or we can after this. I can FaceTime you just between us, and I can do it. Or I could just record myself. There's a lot of ways you could do it. Readers do it. I could pick up on your energy without being on FaceTime. I don't even have to be around you.
Awesome.
all right, make
Let me know how
me
long
believer.
you're on here for. We're on here for, and we'll go from
Yeah,
there.
yeah. All right, make me a believer, Madam Carissa.
You're a believer. You had a baby crawling up your leg. I had nothing to do with that.
Could have been the alcohol talking.
Cards are one thing, and glowing babies.
Now, does
Something's
it
real,
work?
Steve. I don't care if you believe in cards or not. Something's real after
Now,
that.
does it work like if I ask a question? Like, could I be like, "Hey, are the Dodgers going to win tonight?" Does that work like that?
I mean, you could. Yeah.
That's the questions we ask.
Your face.
Because I got some cheese on the Dodgers.
I mean,
Nebula did it. Yo, she
Yeah,
set me up again.
it does
Phones
work,
are
yeah.
listening.
but you are also meant to hear like whatever comes out is what you was meant to come out. So whether it answers all the time certain questions, because that happens where some people just want to know something and they're not supposed to know it yet. So that happens. The universe, your guides are not wanting me to give certain messages sometimes. So it would be for.
All right, well,
that's just
Robin,
sometimes.
is it okay if Carissa reads your energy?
Don't be scared. I'll be gentle.
I ain't scared.
All right.
I ain't scared. She said.
Absolutely.
Well, and like I said, it's been a minute since I've even done this, but then again, I wrote my own cards, so that actually these are the ones I just jotted down on some, whatever the hell cards they are. What the fuck?
No.
Yeah. Anyway. I went to like TJ
Dark
Maxx and
card.
stuff, in, like the witch store down in Vallant. I'll go all kinds of places, but like even just TJ Maxx. This is like my favorite or it's an oracle deck, but it's so in depth and elaborate. It's like you get all kinds of different cards, tarot cards, oracle cards. It's like I had to learn about it all. It doesn't matter. You could fucking roll some dice, and I don't know how you get messages out of that, but if you're into numbers, you can get messages out of anything. Like that's why I go to music. You don't always need a reader. You just gotta ask Steven. If you want to not pay Nebula for a day and just be like, yo, what am I supposed to hear? Shuffle the playlist. I'm just saying. I mean, I know that y'all love your music just as much as I do. So songs are everything. So if you ever get stuck and you're in a bind and you really want to know something, shuffle your music. That's one way.
Absolutely. I get the signs every day if I ask for signs. I ask for them to like punch me in the face, and I do. I get them.
Oh,
They
God,
get punch me right in the face.
You like your own. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, you guys have no idea who you're about to get on this live. Hopefully you're still sure about it. I don't know. Are there restrictions on profanity, or is that only like a YouTube thing? Steven.
What's that?
Like on lives and stuff, like, cause you suck at talking, like explaining that. I just try to jump on here, and why do you keep like you said something about YouTube? What's that have to do with like I don't know what YouTube how that ties in with like Facebook and everything. On live,
What do you mean?
help me with that stuff because I want to do YouTube too. But like anytime you keep like I want to join the live, you ask if I have YouTube.
Yeah, because YouTube's one that works. I think I got to try to get Facebook back up here.
I was gonna say, I mean, you don't have to explain it all to me tonight, but like, yeah, I get confused because I want to do YouTube videos and live stuff too, but I didn't know what you meant by like every time you asked if I had YouTube before I got on live. All right, Robin. So I'm gonna just pull one for you, and this will be from my Black Moon astrology deck. Like I said, TG Maxx, amazing. And they really, it's just like one card, and it'll give you a whole freaking book about it, just what that one card says. So, do you have a question in particular, or is it you just want to whatever comes out?
Honestly just looking for the path I'm supposed to be following. That's it.
It's right here. You found it. It's us.
Okay. I don't want to put anything in my destiny. It's just whatever it is supposed to be. That's it.
Mm-hmm. And I can say one, but 5 might come out. I keep staring at my pink, well, not my pink bag, but my daughter's pink justice bag. So that is that was all 3 of us. And that I kept obviously seeing for Steve when I was pulling his cards last night too, but that's our tribe too. That's like whenever I'm getting a reading or you're getting your nebula thing or you're asking for your signs, whoever you're getting in your life, like us right now, like when you start seeing that is we're all kind of gonna get the same, almost the same general things happen in our life. You know, that stuff's gonna start coming in more for all 3 of us, so it'll be almost the same, like we'd be almost on the same like timeline, but different in different ways. But for the most part, like we are getting our justice. That I know to be true. Well, you okay. All right. Well, you did ask the universe what you can face. All right. Well, this card is Mars, and Mars is the planet of war, warrior spirit, war, everything. Mars rules. I think Aries is what it is. I'm not all about like the planets entirely. There's a lot. There's a lot to do with astrology. But anyway, Mars for the most part, force. It's number 5. I don't know if 5 is significant, but it's all about your balls of the wall, punch me in the face, like Mars, force energy. Like I don't know, maybe it's saying you should force in your, like how you said you were just kind of like waiting and letting things happen. Maybe it's saying you need to like, shove it faster, put some force into it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You like get a little lazy in your energy, not break people, but you know what I mean. Just forcefully force your stuff into the universe a little bit more, because I have to too. It's like I was letting things happen and I'm being balanced, and that's good. But then it's like I know in my life, and I'm saying I'm resonating because I pulled the same damn thing for me earlier. It was almost the same. It's still Mars energy. It's fourth energy, so that's crazy. So I already right off the bat 37. All right. But that's
left us.
What's that?
The witch doctor left us.
Oh my God. Yeah, he it might have been the energies, the spirits in his house. They're like, no, we got to take him away from all the truth, because that happens too. Like when your technology messes up, most of the time it's like,
I agree. I know.
Yep.
I know it. Water is my thing. Like it's always water damage and shit for me everywhere. It's crazy.
Really? Wait a minute. I think me too. I think that's water. A me too.
And that's what I'm most drawn to also is water. So
right. Hey, I'm right here, man. I'm all that is water.